Hey, I'm Rejected Shotgun. So there's been some talk about the fairness of Overwatch's loot boxes, about how fair it is that you have a 10% chance to get a legendary skin, and there are 11 of them in this new event, so there's a very low chance that you'll actually get them all. Plus, there's so many new dance emotes, one for every character, as well as some other new sprays and such, that some people are thinking that these loot boxes aren't fair at all. Well, today I want to discuss that and see why or why not these loot boxes are fair. So let's talk about it. So it's no secret that in Overwatch, the loot boxes are basically a microtransaction system allowing Blizzard to line their pockets for the future. Which there is nothing wrong with. Blizzard is a company that its main goal is to make money, and they're owned by Activision, who I'm sure sets very tough goals for them. Now, Blizzard does something a lot of companies fail to do, which is they care for their player base. They care about the players who play their game, and at the same time, they're able to make really good money off their game. This is a balance most game developers never achieve. Having the community and the players of your game love your company and every business practice you do. A lot of the time nowadays, you'll see people hating on the game companies that make their favorite games because they hate the DLC and the scummy microtransactions that a lot of companies do nowadays. But in Overwatch, and this is my opinion of course, I think they handle microtransactions very well. If you play Counter-Strike Global Offensive, then you know if you want to open any crate at all just to get a chance at the loot, you have to purchase a key for $2.50 just to open your loot. And you might not even get anything good. In fact, you're guaranteed to have an even lower chance of getting good loot than you would in Overwatch. In Overwatch, there's no keys. In Overwatch, you get loot boxes all the time, and you can open them whenever you want. Now, I'm comparing this to Global Offensive a lot, but in Global Offensive, to get a really rare item like a knife, you have a 1% chance to get it. In Overwatch, you've got a 10% chance to get any of the legendary skins. Now, a lot of people did say that because there are 11 legendary skins in this new event, there's just no way you could collect them all. And that's true. And that's also the point. You're not supposed to collect them all. If you want to collect them all, then you should honestly buy loot boxes. And I know a lot of people aren't going to be happy to hear that, but you're not supposed to get every legendary skin in this event. Jeff Kaplan has said on multiple occasions that the entire Overwatch team agrees that they want the new skins and the legendary skins to feel unique and rare, so that when you see somebody who has one of these legendary skins, you'll think to yourself, oh, that guy has such a cool skin. I'm so jealous. That's so rare. I can't believe he got that. And that's what I feel a lot of the time now when I look back on old legendaries. For example, if I see a Genji with the Summer Games skin where he's white and red representing the Japan flag colors, I think, wow, that guy's been playing the game for a long time. He's got such a cool skin. I really wish I had that. So to me, as far as the legendary skins go, I would have to say I think it's very fair. Because if you really want every single legendary that bad, which you definitely don't need them, then you could just buy the loot boxes. Now, the other flip side of the coin is something I think is a little less fair, but still I want to talk about anyway. It's the fact that there are these dance emotes in the new event, and there's a new emote for every character, which means there's 24 new dance emotes in the game. Now, these are purple rarities, so they have about a 25% chance, I believe, to drop, which is still fairly low, but it's kind of ridiculous how hard it is to get every single dance emote. I would love to get them all, but I will never get all the dance emotes, because if you want to buy them piece by piece, there's 750 a pop, which is nearly a normal legendary skin. And on top of that, there's 24 of them. It doesn't matter how many loot boxes you open, there's a really low chance you're ever going to get every single dance emote. Now, I'm not going to hate on Blizzard for making so many dance emotes and making them so hard to get, because I know that for every character, I'm not going to have the dance emote. I just won't. I'll only have it for the characters I really want it for and the characters who got it dropped out of a loot box. It's not my job to collect every single dance emote. It's not my job to collect every single legendary skin. And I may want them, but I'm probably not going to get them all unless I buy some loot boxes. So you see, this is where Blizzard's business strategy kicks in. And to be honest with you guys, I don't care that much, because this is a game, and the fact that Blizzard is continually producing such amazing content for each of these characters is enough for me. So Blizzard is basically forcing you to buy a bunch of loot boxes if you want to get these skins. And to be honest, you're probably going to have to buy like 50 of them if you want to get every single skin, unless you're one of the lucky few who saved up a whole bunch of coins, in which case, just go buy them all. But other than that, you're going to have to open a lot of loot boxes. So I just wanted to have a quick discussion about the fairness of these loot boxes today. I want you guys in the comments to let me know what you think. Do you think this is fair? Do you think it's not fair? Now, me personally, you know, I think it's pretty fair, but I want to know what you guys think. Do you think Blizzard's business model is great? Do you think it's crappy? Do you think it's all right? Let me know in the comments. That's all for today's video, though. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.